seen Star Trek?
Oh. I'm Jeffrey K. Horcrims. And these are all the same people who were here before. Now, let's just get right to it.
Why not?
Evelyn.
Yes.
Have there been any promising acolytes at the temple?
You know, when I was taking my flame tongue greatsword to the temple to have it looked at,
For maintenance?
have the starter tuned.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a great new flame sword tech named Ram Rapara. And we got to talking and we realized we had just so much in common that I wanted them to join my family. So I gave them my family sigil on a cord.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's live. That's live as hell. Yeah. Now, still, I mean, I know that, I mean, obviously is Faerûn's youngest entrepreneur. I mean, there's a lot of big weight on those shoulders. How are things at the hut?
Going great. Everyone here is super happy. We're having a record month.
Is it mostly drive-through, like curbside stuff, or?
Yeah, can't touch anyone, which is putting a damper on my management style. But
it's
overall,
putting a dander on your management style.
Oh, but overall good. And we have some new product in. So I'm not familiar with the gentleman, but from what I understand, the former owner was something of a brute, and he was sitting on a pile of these, and we just now got them in. So thankfully, every employee. Well, now going forward, and the last couple of this season, we'll get a name badge. Oh, and I should also mention that this week's winner is Ramen Rider. Yay! And then, because he was a jerk,
dope.
This is apparently he would say that he liked people, and then he would say he hated them, so it's double-sided.
Yeah. He sounds like a tool.
He sounds like a piece of shit. Excuse my language.
Holy yeah.
Was that rude?
That was rude.
Excuse his language.
So Ramen Rider, you will get a badge when it's time to order these. You'll get your own employee badge, and you'll get Discord access, and I'll touch your face next time I see you.
Nice.
Yeah.
With consent.
Not as good as it sounds.
Laws be damned. No, now, especially in today's world, I'm gonna touch the shit out of your face.
Just right on the lips, just like wipe from eyes to nose to mouth.
It just says not to touch your own face. They never say anything about touching other people's faces.
If they thought about it for a second, they would flip it around. But no, this is fine. Out here is fine.
I should point out too that Clues bang these out because they're amazing.
Oh yeah,
Clues
and I could tell. I mean, and keep in mind, of course, Clues did all. You know, she did all my cool tools.
Yeah.
You know, for my DM screens, she made our acquisitions intoxicated stage.
Yeah.
Which we use all the time.
She's a baller.
And Dunami helped too. Dunami did the badge layout, and he did the alternate happy and sad.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What a beast. More beast than man. Now, Prism.
Yes.
Have you been able to attract anything from your vision board?
My acolytes, so loyal, laid down their lives at my feet this week. So last week's fan club president is no more.
Really?
Ripped in pieces. So we're looking for a new one. And this week, my fan club president is Tyrannosaurus.
Wow.
Tyrannosaurus. Wow. That's a screen name, and I love it. You'll be getting a cool little token of my appreciation when, you know, mail exists, anything exists.
That's right.
Stay tuned.
Is that the mood ring?
That's the mood ring. It is.
Mood ring.
I love that.
So you can feel your feelings.
Indeed. Now, Yitzpin.
Yeah.
Have you seen anyone this week whose strength truly inspired you?
No. However, I was sitting by side of road drinking Bud Light Seltzer Black Cherry flavor. looking, I think, very cosmopolitan when someone came up and said, "You clearly have hit rock bottom. Perhaps my family can help you." And proceeded to tell me about some cult of adopted children that is run by criminal grandmother. It sounds insane. But now I am part of it. Very happy to be joining my probably third or fourth cult this week. Tars Beestinger, thank you so much for saving me, for adopting me into this family. I cannot wait. I'm sure it is all above board.
And that is just speaking outside OOC, as they say. That is a surprisingly sophisticated piece of headcanon you've just embroidered. That literally required 3.5 years of gameplay to even provide the platter for. Now, Quiver, have there been any interesting targets this week? I mean, anyone to really you could really sink a Kopesh into?
Oh, I cannot wait to tell you what I encountered this week. A young fellow who I do not get to interact with the youth so frequently in my line of business. His name is Flexvine. And I stab at him with the sword of friendship and kindness. And he shall be cleaved by my affections.
You cannot spell cloven without love.
I can't. I need it. I need it so bad. I just need this to happen. Hey,
Thundered by the blade
now,
of gentleness.
now, is there any objects, any MVP tier objects
Whoa.
that you can offer?
It's Leonardo DiCaprio. We're very happy.
That's
Oh my God! Is that the watch he got? You got him?
Yeah, it's the one I made out of the robot.
Is that the heart of the ocean?
It's a big.
I'll never let go.
I do
It's a
think
Walton.
It's a Walton. I do think it should be the desiccated corpse that we've used to now decorate our.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
so
so
good.
too.
I love it. Well,
Yeah.
but we had talked about this before during the break. Like, just these. The only time I see these is like when I'm flying or something like that, and then it shows a man who you think would be able to dress himself holding a watch in
Well,
the
it's
least watchful way possible.
It's like a screen cap from the commercial for it. 'Cause he's like, "Oh, hi, I was just putting my watch on.
yeah,
It got me.
but
But while I'm
look
here,
but look at this piece of shit. He's going to tear his thumb off trying to get that.
Excuse
I think it may be
you.
because it's a weapon. It may be like a.
I like to
But
think
it's not on the knuckle.
he's trying to
Maybe he
match
likes
it.
to hit with the backhand of a fist.
It's like
Yeah.
a Batman punch, sort of like. Psh.
He's checking to see if it goes with the outfit before he commits.
Oh, there's a mirror out here.
Thank
I
you.
see.
Now I totally understand it.
it's
We
a
are the
Walton.
mirror. We are the mirror.
It's a Walton. It goes with everything.
Thank you.
Let's take a dip.
Also, I thought, do you like that the Walton watches company, they use the WordPress logo for their mark?
Like that. Just flipped it.
Pretty good. Okay.
That's low end.
You can work hard or you can work smart.
Or you can flip in Photoshop. I feel like
Yeah.
there's another tier below. There's you can work hard, work smart, work dumb, and then get your service mark from WordPress. Our very first question tonight from Broche Pene is team discussion. Who at the table is most likely to put something heavy in and destroy their dryer
No.
by the end of quarantine?
On purpose or
Ryan.
on accident?
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan.
that's going to be Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah. Do it.
He's gonna do it when the
Here.
steam from his mashup, his brackets runs out. He's gonna be like, "What do I do next?"
How do I get these views?
You're
There's a bracket.
confusing me with the characters I play.
I'm not.
Are we?
I am an organized, on top of my shit human being, all right?
Yeah, but you love the clicks.
And I don't do my own laundry.
I don't own a dryer.
No, I don't even know where the dryer in my house is.
I don't know what it is. I dry clothes in the microwave.
God
My friend who did
intended.
that. It didn't work. They started a fire.
Here, so, Ryan, I know that you are. This question is not over here. This is a question that I, Jerry, am asking you, Ryan.
All right.
So you are an enthusiast of wine. I've seen your wine room.
Flying.
Nice wine room.
My presumption. Do you have any wine left?
I've been going through it like crazy, but
This is what I mean. How many bottles a day would you say?
I would say a bottle a day.
Yeah. And so
But
you're
now after the quarantine, now what?
So you're just like you're just grinding through
Yeah, because like usually like it's like I will open a bottle, drink half of it, then drink half the next day, then open a new bottle and drink half. I'm like I don't open and drink it the same day.
Yeah, our household it's a similar thing. We're going through about a box of wine a day. So.
Yeah, our the wine cellar closet that I made is like 200 bottles, not even. It's like 180, and it's going crazy. But then every wine club I'm at just had like a release, so I got them all shipped to me.
Oh, that's right. So you still get to restock at home.
Well, and I don't like it because they're all on the walls, and I don't like holes. Then it like bothers me. It needs to all be uniform.
Imagine
Needs similar colored labels.
it's like the opposite of trypophobia.
Hey, Kate, how do you have any time to drink wine when all you're drinking is the classic taste of Bud Light Seltzer Mango?
It's only when I run out. When I run out of Bud Light Seltzer Mango, I turn to Barefoot Rosé in a box. And you will too.
No, but
Where was this road sign that you found at?
No, you have to split it. You have to split it. So what do we call it? What do we call it if half and half, like 50% Bud Light Seltzer, 50% Barefoot?
That's called Kate Welch, baby.
Well, last night I was asking
Welch's.
if I could put rosé in my soda stream and make a spritzer. Can you?
I'm gonna.
So Elliot
Anna says no.
I've explored these options before. Trust me.
It does seem like it would explode.
Yeah. We had a fantasy that we would be able to carbonate juice. And what happens is that you wear all the juice. It's just like water doesn't mind if you try to force a bunch of carbon in there. But if juice already has stuff in it. And so if you're trying to do it, you're like, first of all, it looks like it's working because it goes, right? It's just doing the thing.
Yeah.
It seems like it's going to be a great time. And then as soon as you try to remove it, half of the bottle becomes an aerosol and covers your smell.
Also, it'll get like in your machine, and then whatever you make will also be juice.
It was an F fest. Let's get real. A flawed system. Given time and character development, could Prism be able to control her colors in order to deceive people? Ooh, Prism as Gecko. Or even as a sort of biofeedback for herself to help her actual feelings. Is this the best question of all time?
Prismelian. How about that?
Prismelian. I love it. Prism is I love to play like children, basically, people that are not done growing up yet, and she's got a lot of maturing to do. But I do think that I think that with time that would be rad as hell.
Yeah, that's a cool character arc.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, Jerry, can we just have like, I don't know, like 3 more seasons? Just like wrap this up real quick.
Just real quick, 3 seasons.
You know as well as I do. I mean, there's literally, I'm just down to clown.
True.
Taint 42.
Hell yeah.
Not a question.
Be good.
Happy birthday, Walnut, 2 days late.
Yeah, 420. Blah, blah, blah.
It's true, but on the 24th of this month, it'll be 4/24/20. So we're just gonna do it all again.
Nice.
That's next level. We got another product here from Broche Pene. Evelyn has done a great job with the hands-off approach to mentoring this team, which I think we've all noticed, and it has been a funny dynamic.
It's true.
What kind of marks would she give them on their midterm adventure reviews? Woof!
Oh no!
Oh no!
She's thinking
That
about
comment
it.
card out.
Look at her.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh boy.
There's 2 different questions here. One is, what marks do these people deserve? And the other is, what marks would Evelyn give them?
Exactly.
So the answer to the actual question that was asked is Evelyn would give them all A+ because they are trying so hard and they've improved so much.
I bet.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I bet.
That feels true to me. Patrick Ling. Speaking of the advice panels, I finally watched them. I'm so glad, Patrick Ling.
Yay.
The truth is, these advice panels, some of them have been really, really interesting and actually stuffed with weird character development somehow. I finally watched them, but they're not on your YouTube account. Any chance they can be uploaded there soon? I know Josh is with us here. Obviously in spirit, Josh is always there, but he's also literally here. And so I'll just forward that note on to him. The truth is, for at least one, I think we only have audio, actually. So
Alyssa says we'll work to get them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the form factor isn't 100% for each of them, but that isn't to say we shouldn't try to succeed. Also, how canon are they? Yeah, they're
The
probably
discussion about red flags that Evelyn and Omen had during one of those, I still treasure it.
that was wild. That was in Oz, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I think those are all as canon as anything else.
I think so too. I mean,
canon, yeah.
yeah. When we're trying to put out there, when we say canon, it's like, do these things authentically reflect the characters and their feelings? Absolutely. Like, we're definitely trying to do that up there. I need to adjust my shipping chart for Team Drawn Magic. Interesting. Now, Tristan, is there a contingent
Oh yeah.
of Drawn Omen? Oh, I mean,
Mostly Moo.
Moo's in that continuum for sure, but that's not broadly applicable, right?
I like to ship the two of them together.
Really?
I thought that was. Oh, what heterosexual reason do you have for I can't live in a world without you in it? Come on, buddy. We all know what's up. We all know what's up.
That's gay as hell.
Let me
Hey.
ship it.
Hey Jerry, we got some winners.
Do we?
We get some winners, yeah.
What do we
Oh.
here,
The wieners.
Let me go over to the ding dong. Level up dice. Obviously, it's the Blue Who set we mentioned before from Bwangry. It's gonna-
Angry!
Great news, everybody. The Elderwood Codex.
Yay, JD lady!
Thing, JD Lady up in it.
Woohoo!
That's what we like. Now you're right, Tristan. That's gay as hell. It's deeply gay.
It's something. It is something. And I just think
There's
that
evidence
maybe,
there. I'm saying that if you were that shipper, that scene must have fucking blown your wig.
yeah, it did for
some,
anyone.
For some others.
For some, no one that's here, but some. Sadly.
Egg of AZ says, we often ask what you're doing for fun, RN. I know what that means.
Registered nurse.
Registered nurse, obviously, our first responders. But what work are you all doing? Projects you're throwing yourselves into during this required time siloed in our homes. So we mentioned it last time. I have put feelers out to certain members of the cast in terms of putting together individual songs on specific topics. And so on the 29th, it is our intention to deliver something like a musical episode that'll have a few songs from me, some delights from other members of the cast, just to provide some stimulation in these nightmare times. S.A. Wells says the previously on the C Team recaps are so great. Could we have a supercut or collection of them on ackinc.com? That would be a great season summary and on-ramp for new fans. Yeah, if you could, and that wouldn't be super difficult either. Collating those together and just having that sort of be the tool that we did it. I mean, depending on the season, we have various techniques for on-ramping after arcs and stuff like that, but those always come out, so that wouldn't be too hard, I don't think.
Alyssa says we can work on that. Jerry.
Yay!
Yeah, Jerry.
Parson says, not a question, but thank you to all the cast, production crew, for keeping us all sane at this crazy time by being you, keeping this wonderful stream going. Penny pleased. Certainly would love to see the emote.
You know what else can keep you sane is the delicious taste of
I was just going to say, dude, I knew right away.
Yeah.
I knew it was about Bud Light Seltzer. As soon as you started, I could see you pulling off the on-ramp right there. We're going back. We're going back in. You goose. Goddamn goose.
Maybe we were wrong and the MVP was Bud Light Seltzer all along.
All along. No,
It was the MVP inside of us.
No,
Call me
really.
Budweiser.
no, it's
All right, you're Budweiser.
Thank you.
it's the Bud Light Seltzers we drank along the way. About 7-Eleven says, question for Jerry, when will we enjoy the ukulele songs? As soon as hell. Now, Crasp, you had suggested that you actually have some spoken word, like some lyrics
Oh yeah,
for the new characters. Is
I
that
was
true?
desperately working to finish the new intro before. I mean, amid the launch of all this, the nightmare
In
zone
another
all it
world,
happened.
basically.
Yeah.
If it was my fault for making you draw a horse's run cycle, you can just go ahead and blame it on me.
Go to hell forever. die in hell forever.
Burn.
It's not, although you're not the only one, because there's lots of other kind of animals, including a cat. So that's a lot. It was a lot. I didn't like it. None of it. But there was also new lyrics for it before it was uttered. Don't do it. It's okay. So maybe this will have a home in this musical episode.
Exactly. So if you have, and so obviously we'll run our traditional intro. But if you have some spoken word stylings, man, that would be really neat to jump in off the. In addition to anything else we've discussed, that might be an interesting amuse bouche.
Happy to.
Okay. So that's for you, U-Boat. Now, Parsonsi says, Jerry, can we describe Yitzbin as a centaur pummel horse?
Wow.
Pummel horse.
Jerry, what do you think?
Say it again.
I think that's a war crime. No, it's I'm down to clown. I'm ready to accept any and all. Lumberjacks. Question: how are the C team doing IRL? I hope you're all doing well. I see some big nod energy.
Do you fucking see what's in my background?
Yeah. Do you see
Things are dark.
You know when you're
those aren't even real.
Those aren't even
really there. You know when your therapist what, Tris?
Nothing. I thought better of it. But you know when your therapist is like, hey, I just want you to know I have extra sessions this week. No reason.
Sounds like therapist isn't doing well.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it sounds like your therapist. This sounds like a codependent relationship. It sounds like.
Listen. No. What if it is? It's working.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Dr. Richard Nygaard.
No, I think that we benefit.
Plugs
from being able to get together on
you
shift fishing for a sponsorship too.
No, it's from Parks and Rec.
It's a Parks and Rec thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, here it's like I can't even begin to tell you what it's like to. So you have like strips, right, that you make, and then you write editorial content, but then you also like have a business too in a generational plague.
Sure.
That's neat feelings. And then
what's it like to continue to have a business in this scenario? Because that
is something I can't joke about. And
oh man.
Then you have to relearn trigonometry so that you can teach it.
Right.
And that's in addition to, the biology stuff and then, tonight, like literally in a half a fucking hour, I'm going to be on a Microsoft Teams meeting with the principal of the new high school so that we can put his classes in tonight so we can be sure to get the classes that he wants. That's in addition to the other things.
Listen,
yeah.
I am going to go ask my roommate to hold my hand at the end of this because I just need to feel the touch of a human, for God's sakes.
I just want someone to palm my face and hold it.
Sure.
I just want to know that there is some force on Earth.
I think Ryan's your guy. I'm good at that.
Maybe just like squeeze my head. Just like hold it.
That sounds nice.
Doesn't that sound nice?
Like I'm in a bowling ball bag that's just my size.
Yeah.
Let's all try
it actually feels nice to do to yourself too.
Really?
It's really good.
Were you all getting this before? A lot of face squeezing.
A lot of head squeezing?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? Someone suggested this to me and I was like, yeah, hooey. To like self-calm by putting one hand on your chest and pretend that like you're calming a friend. And I've been doing it so much. It helps so much to just be like,
that feeling is really good.
Baby, that has
and like to do it intentionally and be like, I am providing touch to myself.
Ryan, you get that fucking hand on there.
We are different people. All right.
Put that hand on there.
Try it.
I know this stupid
don't
hand
need it.
already. I don't
Just
want this.
try it.
I don't need it.
I kind of like the head squeezing better though. I'm really into this. I'm going to do
You
this.
can be strong and still self-soothe.
No, you cannot. That's the opposite of strength. I am strong.
Ryan, you can be strong and still whine and cry.
That's true.
And that's Kate's gonna do. Are you doing the smush smile? Have we talked about the smush smile?
Yeah, let's try.
But yeah, Kate was doing that before. seen this. You don't understand. See, we know Kate. We've seen this a lot. Now, Yithian Historian is dropping some content in here. How much is that sponsorship paying, Kate? Yeah.
Not enough.
So far, none dollars. But I feel like if I live my truth, the checks will start showing up.
Yeah. It's like The Secret.
Exactly. You're going to attract it. Monkey House says, Tristan.
What?
Can Prism's fairy fire look like stage spotlights? Asking for a friend. No, I had a summer fantasy. If you run it back,
Yeah,
there was a
gobos.
moment where I was like, no, I can't.
No, they're gobos. That's what it do.
Exactly right. I'm loving it.
No,
That's for my
That's a different thing.
Yeah. Now, Shadow Council.
Oh no.
May I later please you?
No.
I need to free you so someone can put their hand right on the middle of your face.
It's good.
That's right.
What a great pleasure it has been to spend this time with you. I can't wait to see you all again next week. Until then, stay strong. Keep them washed. And we'll get back to you before you know it. See you next time.